All right, let's head straight to the crypto market now, where it's still blood on the street right there. Red is the major color, just like yesterday. That's what we're seeing again. Just a few pockets of green, but much more than we had yesterday. Talking about the pockets of green, just Leo and the tau there, but it's majorly red with big drops from Ethereum, 6.49% down. So the profit taking intensifies. Bitcoin losing that 40,000 psychological level, 4.33%. Analysts say the next level to watch, you'll see if 38,000 holds at this point. So we're seeing crucial support zones being broken at this point. BNB is not left out, down about 5.2%. Let's look at the sentiment in the market now. We've been used to greed in this market, but it's no longer a greedy market at this point. If you look at the sentiment, we're now back to neutral after many weeks of being above neutral in the greed zone and touching extreme greed at some point. So we're seeing big pullback there. I'm talking about investors getting more afraid in the market as Bitcoin has lost a lot of its value post ETF. And definitely, you know, when there's fear in the market, there's going to be a lot of sell-offs. Let's look at the top cryptocurrencies we track now. We see Bitcoin there, that's $39,116 at intraday there, 4.33%. Cardano is down about 6.48%. So we're seeing big drops right there this afternoon. XRP, 51 cents. Down 4.17%. Let's bring in Olumide Adesina, our financial market analyst. Hello, Olumide. Great to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Ladi. Good afternoon.
Right. So, it's still blood red in the crypto market, even though we're seeing the NGX in price discovery at this point, hitting new highs. But in the crypto market, it's profit-taking post ETF approval, Bitcoin spot ETF approval. How are you seeing it?
I think it's standardly expected, just like rightly said. If you look at it from a fundamental and behavioral perspective, excitement is now going to equity market, the NGX, the Indian stock market, and the US stock market rallying high. Recently, the Indian stock market broke the 4 trillion market value, becoming the fourth most valuable market. So investors, particularly right now, are more equity interested. Coming to the crypto market, the sentiment has faded despite the approval of Bitcoin spot ETF. And we've seen Bitcoin losing $10,000 from its January high. You know, I recall that Bitcoin hit as high as 49,000, and there was speculation that it might break the 50,000 resistance level, but that seems to be far-fetched. So what we are seeing right now is that investors are reallocating their portfolio. We're seeing the liquidity influx also reducing, profit taking at its high. Grayscale's Bitcoin saw about 2 billion out of its portfolio. You also see the fact that perpetual futures in the crypto market is also negative. We're looking at it that investors from traditional spectrum where the spot Bitcoin ETFs will come to play, we've not really seen that magic, because right now these investors, these institutional firms are trying to even reduce the transaction cost on operating a spot just to attract investors. So, Ladi, right now, I think Bitcoin is losing in shine, but you can't still take away from the crypto asset. 160% last year is still looking decently around the 40,000, despite the fact that it has dropped to 38,000 as we speak.
Right, and definitely given about 160% profit in 2023, definitely some kind of pullback would be expected. I believe the markets would look for any excuse for profit taking, isn't it?
Exactly, and you know, the narrative around the US Fed that the interest rate cuts might not come as early as expected, and the fact that the dollar is also picking up with interest in the US market definitely would keep the bulls in the crypto market at bay.
And looking at FTX, they're back in the news at this point. We're seeing sale of Bitcoin futures there from FTX. Is this also weighing on the market?
Definitely. FTX is trying to take profits smartly off the table. We recall that they definitely have to pay the government, creditors, and customers their funds. So I think allocation around sales of those things to do with influence price. But if you look at Solana, for example, where FTX has a physical position, FTX has fairly done well. FTX is up by 8 times, even yearly. If you look at on a yearly return, though it's cooling right now. I think sentiment right now is more about how the Bitcoin spot ETF will play. Will it be a success? But right now, I think excitement is not in the crypto market. It has moved to equity market, Ladi.
Right. The excitement has shifted, according to Lumde from the crypto market. Thank you so much, Lumde. Always great to have your perspective.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's take a look at quickly now the top gainers this afternoon in the crypto market. We see FTT single-digit gains, 8.49%, managing to see some buy pressure there. SWI, that's $1.07, up 3.0%. Let's look at the top losers right there. We see ASTR, double-digit loss, 16.05%, 15 cents down. Celestia, one of the new ones, 10.00%. So we're seeing big drops. Optimism, not looking so optimistic at this point, $2.84, down 8.45%. So that's how the markets are looking today in the crypto market. It's still blood red at this point. That's the show.